Hey there, it's Jennifer. I made it into Michael's and we are going to check out their 4th of July. To start us off, we have this little tabletop piece that is going to be $9.99 for that. These little bottles are $6.99 and this Light Up USA piece is $34.99 for that. And for $9.99 we have the mason jars in red and blue. And then we have these 3 tabletop decor pieces as well. The white one says Bless Our Home, the red one is Land of the Free, and the blue is Let Freedom Ring. And then we have these little sitters here. These are $12.99 each and they are resin. And then we have these cute little birds. These are also $12.99 each. The flag, the firework, and the star. And then we have some more tabletop signs. These are going to be $4.99 each. We got Home Sweet Home, Hooray for the USA, and America the Beautiful. And then we have this little car here. Let's see, the roof has the stars on it. $19.99 for that. And then we have this little tabletop here. This is $9.99. Pop is going to be $7.99. And the hat that says USA is $12.99. And for $16.99 we have these woven little baskets in red, blue, and neutral. And they have a little handle on the top. You could put silverware in there or make it into a vase of some kind. Put some florals or greenery in there. Put a little flag in there. That could be really cute. And for $5.99 we have these pieces here. They can be ornaments or tabletop. So in the neutral wood color you have God Bless America. In the white you have Home of the Brave. In the red, you can see that back there, Land That I Love. And then in the blue we have Let Freedom Ring. And for $16.99 we have these candles in a glass container. They have the nice ribbed edging on them and they come in the red or the white or the blue, and they are all scented sheer cotton and coconut. And for $26.99 we have this metal little wagon here in the blue, which is so cute. And then of course we have to have the dogs. We got the one here for $9.99 and the one in the hat is also $9.99. And then next to it we have these little pieces. This is America, has the beads on the top. Where's $5.99 for those? So you got America, you have red and Home, or the blue USA, and they're all $5.99. For $19.99 we have their tic-tac-toe. And for $29.99 we have their tumbling tower of red, white, and blue blocks. For $19.99 we have the little firework tabletop piece. And for $24.99 we have the fireworks. And this is a flat, thin piece, so it'd be nice for a shelf or leaning up against a wall where you don't have a lot of much space for having something protruding out. For $32.99 we have this pillow here with the stars. And for $34.99 we have the one with the fireworks. And they are textured, so they have some raised up stitching on both of them. For $24.99 we have this metal pitcher. And for $14.99 we have this little wood picnic table, and this does come in the red, white, and blue. And for $14.99 we have this woven basket. For $19.99 we have this fabric garland with all of the stars and stripes and colors. And then they have the neutral version as well. That is also $19.99. And then for $19.99 as well, we have the red, white, and blue metal stars. I think these are all $19.99, just the felt balls. And then this is the wood one with the red, white, and blue stars and the red, white, and blue beads. And they have their bow garland here as well, again $19.99. I really like this one with just the simple stripes and the red and the blue. And then they have the felt stars with the wood bead in between them. And then they just have this string, whoops, the string of the felt stars there. Again, these are all $19.99. And then the last one I see, if I can grab it, is the flags, the pendants here. For $29.99, we have the berry wreath here, and that's on a grapevine structure. And then for, what was this one, $26.99, we have the same kind of idea here, but it's 3 stars that hang down. So that's kind of fun. I like the 3 stars. And we have some signs. For $26.99, we have Land of the Free. And for $34.99, we have America the Beautiful, established 1776. For $32.99, we have the Big Bow, and it does have some good structure on this. So they have the ribbons or the tails here, kind of wavy, but you can change that and bend that however you want. It's got some good structure and wiring throughout it. And for $12.99, we have the little bells here in silver. The ring a little bit, and it comes in the red and the blue. Or we have the Jingle Bell door knockers here for $14.99 in silver or the multicolor. For $29.99, we have this kind of larger tabletop piece with the stars that says USA. For $24.99, we have this nutcracker. It's about a foot tall, more or less. And for $19.99 each, we have our armed forces represented here as well. For $14.99, we have these ceramic stars in the red and white stripes, or the blue and white stars. For $12.99, we have this tabletop sign. It could be wall decor as well. Land of the Free because of the brave. And if you can see that, the lettering is all stitched on canvas. That's kind of nice. For $18.99, we have this home sign. For $9.99, we have these little metal chairs in red, white, and blue. And for $16.99, we have these little houses in red, white, and blue, and they do not light up. And I don't see any way to put a candle or anything inside of them, so it's just the little houses. For $6.99, they have this smaller sign. It says God Bless America, and that is also stitched. And for $9.99, we have these little trinket dishes. So the red one says God Bless America. The yellow one, the white one says Home of the Brave. I know my colors. There's no yellow here. Let's see, Freedom Ring is in the blue. I really like these. Of course, I like the white one. But I don't know, I think it'd be hard to pick between these. I like the shades of the colors. I like the sayings on each of them. For $16.99, we have this little dog pillow. This is a smaller one. It's probably like a 12 by 12, maybe a 14 by 14. Can't be bigger than that though. For $29.99, we have this really nice star pillow. I think this is probably my favorite one that we've seen at the store so far. And then have this really tiny one here for $16.99. That's knitted. Kind of reminds me of the latch hook kits that we used to do when we were kids. Anyway, kind of aged myself there, but that's all right. $16.99 for that. Welcome to Our Porch is $32.99. And then we have metal stars here in 3 sizes. So this first one is $8.99. And then we have one for $6.99. And then the smallest one is $4.99. And then what I'm really liking are these glass pieces here. So this is $22.99. You got the red, white, and the red there with the blue. And then you also have the flag, $18.99 for that. Those are really nice. And then you have this piece here for $9.99, Stars and Stripes, and it's the only color and saying that I'm seeing. For $16.99, we have their tin containers that they have for all the holidays. Those are really nice. I like those. And then for $24.99, we have the larger mason jars with the star cutouts. These do not light up either, but you can put a candle or something inside there. And it does have a metal handle on that as well. And then these are adorable. You can do so much with these. You can use them for utensils. You can use them to do a centerpiece. You can put just candy in them, whatever you want. This is $18.99 for the taller one and $16.99 for the shorter one. For $9.99, we have these ceramic little candle holders in red, white, and blue with the star cutouts again. They don't light up. They just are votive holders for your own candle there. And then we have these little animals, and thank you to the subscriber who corrected me in my last video. These are not wood chip. They are sisal, if I say that correctly. $16.99 for this little dog. And this is also $16.99, and the one with the white chest also $16.99. Those are adorable. For $9.99, we have these miniature busts of the presidents. We have Abraham Lincoln, Teddy Roosevelt, Thomas Jefferson, and George Washington. And for $14.99, we have this really nice wood star with the red and white stripes, or you can choose the blue with the stars or the blue and white stripes. And for $22.99, there's this nice framed photo as well of the flag with a nice matting around it in the wood frame. And for $16.99, we have the red, the clear, or the blue, these little glass vases. They are a thin oval shape, just so you know, but you can do a lot with those as well. For $12.99, we have the wood blocks here that say USA, and it has the letters, same letters all the way around. And then we have this tabletop decor piece here. This is $16.99. And then this is just a little decor piece, $16.99. It comes in red, white, or blue. You could put this on the top of a stack of books or something like that if you just want to have a little decorative interest. And then we have these here. You could use this as bowl filler, or again, just as a tabletop piece for interest. This is $12.99 for the larger one and $9.99 for the smaller ones. And for $49.99, we have this larger wood sign here of the flag. It is 3 shelves high, so that's, I'm gonna say, about 3 feet tall the way it's positioned here. And the large nutcracker next to the flag, is $69.99. And I have to apologize if I am a little off my game tonight. I've not been feeling well all week. I was actually hoping to come last night to film so you'd have it for today, which is Thursday. But it's now Thursday night. I was feeling a little better, so I thought I'd come out right before closing so the store would have nobody in it or minimal people in it. So yeah, here we are Thursday night. Hopefully you will see this on Friday. For $32.99, we have this beautiful ruffle pillow of the flag. This is absolutely adorable. I love this. I don't think I've seen any other stores do a ruffle pillow like this. If you've seen one, and just out of pure curiosity, let me know where you've seen it. And for $29.99, we have the double flag pillow. And for $19.99, we have these little dolls here. I think they're supposed to be dogs. I'm not sure, to be honest. Let me know what you think they are. For $32.99, we have this larger piece here. It is mostly printed, but it does have some raised paint texture on it, some oil paints on it. That again is $32.99. For $16.99, we have this smaller wood piece here that says welcome, and the word welcome is in metal. And then we have these stars here. I think they're metal. These are $24.99. They don't light up or anything like the ones we saw at Kohl's. I like those a lot better. And I think they were similar in price or even less. So these are $24.99 red, white, and blue options. For $9.99, you have this piece here with the USA on it. For $19.99, you have this music sheet in a frame. This is America the Beautiful. And then they also have My Country 'Tis of Thee. the Star Spangled Banner, and that's it. Those three options. Star Spangled Banner, My Country 'Tis of Thee, and America the Beautiful. And I would say it's only about a foot tall or so in there. And then we have the dog wood chip wreath. This is $39.99. And we have the little bird cages here in white with the red, white, and blue stars for $24.99. They have some cute bows out here for $9.99. You have that option or the white background option. And then they have what they call a trim bundle. I guess if you're a crafter, you know what that means. This is $9.99. To me, it just looks like a bunch of ribbon. So cute for your kid's hair too, if you wanted to get some ribbon for your kid's hair. For $9.99, they have this floral bouquet with a flag. And it looks like there's a couple different options with some stars in there, or you can get the carnations with the glitter on the top. There's a few different options here. I'm not going to go through every single one, but give you an idea what's here in terms of floral. And they got all the jewelry out here too. We got the little string bracelets, friendship bracelets for $3.99, $6.99, and then some cute earrings here for $5.99. Like those, a little 2-pack of necklaces for $6.99, a pack of stud earrings for $7.99. That's a great price. Hair clips for $6.99, 3-pack of scrunchies for $6.99, facial glitter for $5.99, and then you got some tattoos and a few different looks to them, and then some bracelets and necklaces for $2.99. And they also got you in the light up category. So you got the light up earrings for $3.99. We got the glasses, the light up sunglasses. I only see blue, $5.99. You got the light up necklaces for $5.99 for those or those. Yeah, so the same on the bottom rack. So yeah, if you want some jewelry here, they got you covered. Okay, this is like the fun accessory section here. Is they got this feather boa for $8.99. These are cool little ombre sunglasses here for $5.99. These are $5.99. The heart ones are $5.99. And then the headbands are $6.99. The top hat headband is $7.99. $6.99 for this one with the tinsel and the stars. $7.99 for the fireworks. And then $7.99 for the cloth covered ones. And then they have the bandana for $5.99. Socks for $5.99. Bucket hat for $9.99. And the visor for $9.99. For $2.99 each, they have their cocktail napkins. There's 20 in a pack. So you got Oh My Stars, Sippin' on Freedom, Let's Get Lit, and then the plain fireworks one. For $5.99, we have the plastic tumbler packages. And there are, let's see how many, 12 in each one. So you got the multicolor stars or the red stripes. And then you have the star sippers for $16.99. That is high. And then we have the paper plates for $5.99, and you get 12. And I see the stripes or the white background with the multicolor stars. And then they have the little dessert plate or cake plate size for $4.99 in those same patterns. And then they have the bowls for $5.99. And then the kind of taller guest towel type of napkins for $3.99, and you get 20 on those as well. And then I thought this was a really cute set. This pitcher and the cups. The pitcher's $24.99, and that is a heavy melamine plastic, and these are $4.99 each. And then I love the star tumbler. It is so cute. So these are $19.99 each. For $12.99, you have this table runner. It is 16 by 120 inches in the stripes. You guess you can cut that to size. And then this tablecloth is a flannel back one, 52 by 70 for $9.99. And then it comes in the firework pattern as well. And then they have this utensil holder here. There's a little star on top. That's $19.99. You can also get this party pack for $9.99. You get these little buttons. These are stickers or tattoos and necklaces. You can also get a pack of drink pouches. How many are in here? There's 16 ounces. 6 pouches, 6 straws. And then you have the food tents here in red, white, or blue for $3.99. And the hand towels for $14.99, and you get 2. So you get red, white, and blue with the dogs on the back. You get Shake Your Sparklers with the fireworks, and Oh My Stars, oops, with the stars. For $14.99, you get the pot holder and the oven mitt, and for $14.99 you get the apron. I just see it in this pattern. And then for $4.99 there's the spatula. $4.99 also you get the spoon, and $4.99 you get the tongs here. You can also get the cookie cutters for $3.99, the baking cups for $4.99, these baking cups for $2.99, the cupcake picks for $2.99, or this version for $2.99. Oh, and the reusable popsicle sticks for $2.99. That's a good deal. And then you have treat sticks here for $2.99. Popsicle molds that you can use those popsicle sticks with, and you get $4.99. And then you have the silicone treat mold for $4.99. The stars or the hearts with the little flag motif on them. And then you have the larger ones. This is more like a cupcake size, and these are $4.99, and the star or the heart. And then we have the platters. The oval platters are $12.99, and then the bowl is $9.99, and the 2 set $5.99 for that. And then this is another popsicle mold that you can use those sticks with, and they'll look like little bomb pops. And how much are these? $6.99 for that. And they also have a cupcake carrier, a 2-in-1 treat carrier for $14.99 with a reversible tray. And then we have some ribbons. We have these 2 versions here. These are wider. They have the wire on them. They're $9.99 each. And then this is another wider one, $9.99 again. This one's a little bit thinner. You can see the difference in size there. Also $9.99. And then what I thought was neat, comes as a pack here with the red and the blue, and that's $9.99 for the package. And then this also comes as a pack. It says America, and then you get one with just the stars, and that's also $9.99. And then this next row has the more glittery ones. So we have the gnomes that say USA, the fireworks, and then the stars. You can choose the red background or the white background. And then the wider ribbons again with the stars or the stripes. And then this is another 2-pack with USA and the stars. And those are all $9.99 each. And then they have their garden flags here for $14.99. So we have God Bless America. They're folded up, so I kind of got to show you the pictures here. Happy 4th of July. God Bless America with the gnomes. Sweet Land of Liberty with the dog. And then the flag. And those are all $14.99 each. And for $12.99 each, they have an assortment of t-shirts. They got the red and blue tie-dye that says USA. We have America with a star in it. And then All American there. What's this one say? Just has the flag on it. That just is a star motif. Stars and stripes there. Stars on that one. A hot dog, ketchup and mustard. What does that say? Hooray for the USA. Does have some youth sizes here too. You got a blue dinosaur. There's that hot dog again, and then all of the kind of fast food treats on there. No words, just the little graphics. So that's what I'm seeing for their t-shirt collection. Okay, this is the shelf of the gnomes. Here's another one of those sitters, $12.99 for him. We got these little tabletop gnomes here. So you got $5.99 each. You have the one that has the USA garland at the heart, or the little kind of firework pom-pom thing garland there. And then we have the tinsel gnome for $5.99. And for $14.99 each, we have these little resin gnomes here. We've got USA, the flag, and the little stars. And then we have the little tinsel garland dog. And the garland. Tinsel dog, $5.99, no garland. This is some bowl filler here for $9.99. You get 9 pieces, and you have the little stars. And then you have the glittery stars with the top hats in there. You can see the top hats. You get 16 pieces for $9.99. And then this one you get 6 pieces, 2 of each. And this is $5.99. And then you have their miniature lights. Oh, look, it looks like those Hobby Lobby bowl fillers that I love. That's cute. So those, they light up. Those are cute. Those are going to be $12.99. Looks like they're all $12.99. There's the flags. There's the stars. Those are more stars. So we got the kind of rattan looking stars, the flags, and the stars. $12.99 for each pack. And then we have for $16.99 the LED string light. So it's going to be this here in the red, white, and blue globe light bulbs. And for $16.99 you have one of those knitted kind of latch hook-esque pillows there with that one. It's about 12 by 12 inches. And then we have these little gnome sitters here. They do kind of have a heavy bottom, so they'll sit up. They're $19.99, and you can get the one with the blue hat or the one with the striped hat. And then we have this America Land That I Love pillow. This is going to be $29.99 for that one. For $5.99 we have the disco ball ornaments in red, silver, or blue. For $12.99 we have this star wreath here, the tinsel. That's $12.99. Or we have the flag here for $12.99 also. And then also $12.99 we have this tinsel wreath. And then we have the ornament wreath here. This says Happy 4th of July on it. And let me see if I can get a price for you. This one is $29.99. And for $12.99 you have these larger ornaments down here. So you have the red disco ball and the silver disco ball. You have the red and white stripe. You have the blue with the stars. But the one I want to see is this clear one. Hang on one second. That is cute, $12.99. It has all the confetti in the bottom on the clear ornament. And that's a larger one. I don't know if you can see, kind of compared to my hand, it's pretty big. But that is super fun with all that star glitter in there. We have this one with all the tinsel and the flags, also for $12.99. And for $39.99 we have this one with all the berries on it. And then we have a couple more bows here. This is very stiff. It has a plastic backing on it, and on the bottom here too. It does not have wire. You cannot shape it. It's already formed for you. This one's $29.99. And then they have a slightly smaller one for $24.99. And then we have a cave of pigs here. It's really dark down there, so I'm going to pull them out for us. For $1.99, we have this one with all of the tinsel stars on it. For $4.99, we have the pit berries, the little beads, and the stars. For $4.99, you have this one. I'm not sure what to call this. This one. It does come in other colors, so hang on. Okay, it does come in red, white, or blue. $4.99 each. Kind of looks cool when they're all together. The singly, I'm not sure. I think I would do it all together. But $4.99 each for those. For $5.99 we have the ornament picks. $4.99 we have the pom-poms. or you can get the solid color pom-poms, also $4.99. And then there's a few more garland here. This is $19.99 for the firework garland. This is 6 feet. For $12.99, you have the felt stars, and that's also 6 feet. The tinsel pom-pom is $14.99. And then these tinsel garland are $9.99. These are all 6 feet. So you have this option here with the red and blue and then the white stars. Or you have the red, blue, and white with the flags. Or the red, white, and blue with the red and blue stars. And those last ones are $9.99 each. And again, oh, not 6 feet. These are 9 feet. These three, 1, 2, 3, with the flags are 9 feet. All the rest are 6 feet from here over. For $39.99, we have this little swag, not so little swag. And then we have the sister wreath to it for $39.99 as well. For $59.99, we have this wreath. Or same price, $59.99, you have this wreath with the big sunflowers. Also for $59.99, you have this wreath. For $49.99, you have this burlap wreath. And for $59.99, you have this wreath. And then we have those same bows, but in the more kind of neutral colors. So the larger one is $29.99, and the smaller one is $24.99 for those. But that gives you a better size perspective from what we saw on the other side of this rack. Then we have this welcome banner for $12.99, and this bunting for $14.99. It'll look like that, but that's nice. So do you guys use bunting? Let me know down in the comments if you use bunting when you decorate. I've never used it, but I like how it looks in the store, but I've never seen anybody actually decorate it, so let me know. And for $19.99, they have this like full-size, regular size outdoor core mat. And right now they are on sale for $11.99, but the regular price is $19.99, just in case you missed the sale, so you know. But Michaels also has their summer collection out. Let me know if you want me to go through this as well. It's not necessarily a holiday, but it's summer, so it is kind of themed. Let me know if that interests you and if I should come back and film this for you as well. And that is going to do it for our walkthrough of Michaels today. Again, let me know if you want me to come back and look through the summer stuff. Happy to do that. Just let me know in the comments. And again, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe before you log out, and I will see you in the next one.